Are you a feminist?
Oh, gosh, no. Oh, sorry.
I often tell you guys that this whole system, political system, is a world stage, and a lot of stuff happens, just to control your mind and to make you believe that you actually have a voice that you actually don't have. But in the time of conservatism and liberalism, you had people like Tommy Lauren come out. They put the blind on TV, to captivate guys' minds and to try to persuade you to see the world a certain way. But then they had the ever polarizing Ann Coulter. And Ann Coulter would come on and she was staunchly against feminism. And she said that women's rights to vote was a colossal failure. And she talked about women in positions of leadership and things of that nature. And, she questioned those things. And Ann Coulter, she's written many books on immigration and just different things. And she's always been a polarizing figure that the left and the right has used in order to push their agendas. And Ann Coulter was right there, just to cash in on it. But now you have a new young girl and just Pearly things, or what she's now changed her name to Pearl Davis. And she is a carbon copy, and she's copying the style of Ann Coulter. She came into YouTube first off the backs of Black dysfunction and bringing up topics that of dysfunctionality within the Black community. And she had Black girls on there and Black guys, and they were on there arguing and fighting, and she would moderate and do all those things. And she blew up until she started to get called out for being fake. Now she's transitioning into the mainstream media, and she's copying Ann Coulter, but people are not paying attention. And if you think I'm wrong, let's look at a clip here from Ann Coulter, and then we'll come right back.
Are you a feminist?
Oh, gosh, no. Oh, sorry.
Why is that?
Well, I mean, I don't know what it means in Europe, but in this country it tends to mean, well, an angry, man-hating lesbian.
Well, it doesn't, does it?
It does!
The fact that you have the right to vote, do you appreciate that?
I don't think you want to push me on that one.
But tell me, really, because it's
one
interesting.
of my more outre views.
but okay.
No, let's move on from women's right to vote. I think it was a rash experiment. I'm not sure it's worked out.
This is interesting.
So I think women should be armed, and I think they should be allowed to run for office and talk about politics and write books about politics. And don't worry, we're not repealing the 19th Amendment.
This is very interesting.
Now, as you can see, Ann Coulter is a savvy veteran in the world of politics, and she knows how to move in the room for her own benefit. And Pearl, she's been studying people like Tommy Lauren and Ann Coulter but on a more conservative base to see where she can fit in. She's read Thomas Sowell books. She's just talked all the different talks, rhetoric in regards to the right. And if you don't believe that she's actually following Ann Coulter, you just saw Ann Coulter video. Let's look at Pearl Davis now when she's on Piers Morgan's show, what she says. Because nothing she says hasn't been said before. We just have to do the work to see where she gets it from. Let's check this out.
So let's get on to the vote. So what I don't understand is, a part of your message, I've researched you today, and hang on a minute. Okay. Your big push is that you care about men and you don't think that men are getting enough of a say. But
I care about
hang
women
on,
too.
I haven't made the point yet.
Okay.
Because of feminism, okay? What I wonder is when you start making calls out like repeal the 19th, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. How is that helping young men? Because these young men have women in their lives, they have mothers, they have sisters, they have teachers, and they turn around, they don't know how to act around women because you're giving them license to be misogynistic.
I wouldn't call it misogynistic. I say be equal. So again, men do all of the
feminists are
well,
saying.
then okay, I'd love for the feminists, please apply for the oil rigs. Please go do the hard jobs in society. They're open, they're hiring, because I don't equate for, I don't think men or women are equal until we do the equal work. So no, listen, go apply to be on the oil rigs. Go be a plumber, go be an electrician, go be on the front lines of the military, and then we should have equal rights. But until feminists are willing to do that, I don't believe we should have the freedom without the responsibility.
Okay,
So again, American feminism is a hot button topic. Some of the things that she said, I don't disagree with, but I understand her motives and her tactics. She can say things that I agree with, but that don't mean that she's for me or for my people or for us. She says things that she knows is going to get the attention of the people. But there's a lot of other things that she says and does that I disagree with. So when we understand feminism, we understand what's going on in the country today. Yeah, we agree. But also, Ann Coulter says some things that we agree with. But then also Ann Coulter says some real disrespectful, just real disrespectful stuff. So you guys have to really pay attention to what's going on around you and look at the transition that Pearly's making now. Pearly's channel has took a major dip in numbers after being called out by the black community for being a fraud, you know, for using black talking points to boost her career. So again, she's making that transition into the mainstream media. She's now known as Pearl Davis. And she's going to use different talking points of right-wing conservative women to come in with her statistics and all these different things to garner the attention. And she's going to, right now, the way the country's going with feminism and the LGBTQ and all these things, she's going to capitalize now by speaking on that because a lot of the American people disagree with their tactics. So she's going to capitalize off of that. And she's going to seem very intelligent until you can, whenever she sits next to somebody able to unpack the things she talk about, she don't seem that smart. The same way Tommy Lauren was. But again, the media is a world stage, and they use women like this that's unqualified to come on there and speak to garner the attention of the people. And it's showing you how dumb the American public can be. Because if you can get somebody that unqualified to come on and you follow them, then that means that they know that they can just tell you anything. They can sell you anything, and you just go for it. But this is what I wanted to show, the student and the teacher. Ann Coulter is the teacher of Pearl Davis. Pearl Davis is a study. I wouldn't be surprised if she's coming out with a book. The same way Ann Coulter has come out with many. But she's going to be speaking on many different issues because they're training her now to get on to the mainstream media. And she's being trained behind closed doors and how to talk, when to talk, how to engage. Because this is her transition. Pierce Morgan was her start. But I'm going to cut it short here. Leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure y'all subscribe to Street Media TV. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.